There was once a boy born in Chicago in 1902 who, by the age of 5, could already read. That boy would grow up to become one of the most influential minds in psychology. His name was Carl Rogers, and the ideas he introduced would go on to transform not just therapy, but everyday communication. Ideas that you can use to improve your relationships, deepen your understanding of others, and connect in ways that feel genuinely meaningful. In the early 1900s, Rogers developed a revolutionary method now known as person-centered therapy. The heart of his approach? Something deceptively simple: active listening. Not just hearing, but listening in a way that makes people feel deeply understood. His early work focused on children, which may have been why his style was filled with empathy and non-judgment. After all, every child just wants to be heard. But what began as a method to help kids ended up revealing something profound. When people feel truly listened to, they change. They open up, they heal. You've probably heard of active listening before, but odds are what's imagined is just sitting silently and nodding. That's not it. Not even close. Active listening isn't about being quiet. It's about being present. And it's about engaging with someone in a way that proves you care about what they're saying. When someone speaks, there's the content, the facts and words, and there's the emotion behind it. Active listening requires responding to both. The first step is grounding yourself. Be fully there. No distractions. That means turning off the internal dialogue and tuning into the speaker, not just with your ears, but with your body and your focus. A great way to do this is by paraphrasing, briefly summarizing what the other person just said in your own words to show you've understood. It sounds like a simple thing, but it keeps both of you aligned, and it reduces misunderstandings. For example, if someone says, "Sometimes I feel like people wouldn't love me if they really knew me," you might say, "So it feels like you're afraid people won't accept the real you." That one line lets the speaker know you're listening, and more than that you get it. Another tool is minimal encouragers. These are subtle cues, like nodding, saying "uh-huh," or using open, animated facial expressions that show you're following along. It's a way of saying, "I'm with you, keep going," without interrupting the flow. Active listening is called active for a reason. Sitting stone-faced while someone talks doesn't make them feel heard. Minimal encouragers are how you keep the energy alive in the moment. Then comes emotion labeling, another powerful part of this approach. That's when, after listening for a while, you gently name the emotion the speaker seems to be expressing. Even if you get it wrong, it often leads to deeper reflection. Say something like, "Sounds like that really frustrated you," or "It seems like you felt relieved after that happened." These moments let people feel seen. They also help the speaker process their own emotions, often more clearly than before. These tools, paraphrasing, minimal encouragers, and emotion labeling, may feel unnatural at first, but with practice, they become second nature. And the result? Conversations that go beyond the surface. You start to hear what people actually mean, not just what they say. People start to feel drawn to you, not because of charm or wit, but because being with you feels safe. It feels rare, and it is. Carl Rogers witnessed this firsthand. His clients felt free to explore their own thoughts when they sensed he truly understood them. Many found insights within themselves that surprised even them. And while this started in therapy rooms, it soon expanded to classrooms, communities, businesses, anywhere people talked and needed to be heard. The most important shift, though, doesn't come from learning techniques. It comes from changing the intention. Listening isn't just about waiting for your turn to speak. It's about genuinely wanting to understand. When that shift happens, you'll notice people light up around you. They'll open up more. They'll walk away from conversations with a strange, rare feeling, being heard. And this transforms you too, because the more you understand others, the more you start to value their complexity, their uniqueness. You realize people are fascinating when given the space to be real. You become someone others want to be around, not because you're the most entertaining, but because you make them feel seen. All of this may sound simple, but don't underestimate the power in it. There's a quote you've probably heard: "You can make more friends in 2 months by becoming interested in other people than in 2 years by trying to get people interested in you." It's true. The path to real connection isn't through performing, it's through listening. So when you speak with someone next, try it. Really listen. Use a paraphrase, label an emotion, offer a nod or a soft, "Yeah." Don't aim to impress, aim to understand. You'll be surprised how quickly it brings out the most honest, thoughtful, and human parts of the people around you. And it might just be the beginning of your own quiet charisma. And if this sort of deep, mindful communication resonates with you, maybe keep exploring. There's always more to learn and more people to understand.